best damn podcast, the best damn town. You wanna get up, get ready to get down. With its big wide sky and the wild river Thames, if you wanna go, we can take you there to Great Falls, Montana.
Welcome to the greatest damn town in Montana, Great Falls. I'm Rebecca Ingham.
I'm Shannon Newth, and we're no damn experts.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
And for you listeners at home, this is our third podcast this week
that we're recording.
It's been
a
so
busy podcast
seasoned
week.
by the end of the week when that happens.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell when we're rusty, like, oh,
When
we
we
haven't
haven't
recorded
recorded.
for a month, and then
Yeah.
we try to record. It's like our first time.
Yeah.
So
And that being said, there's no specific recording schedule for us.
No,
It's
there
when
isn't.
it works. So
just randomness.
Yeah.
And I love it. I am here for it. I've coffeed up each day. So
Well,
we're
good
we're
deal.
good to go.
all right, I love it.
What's in store? Because
Yeah. We have a full studio today.
we do.
And I'm excited because we have a variety of topics that we can and will cover with our guests here today. So we have Jesse, Cale, and Jason here with us in studio. Thank you all.
Woo, woo, woo. Welcome. I was expecting a little more excitement.
Yeah, you all just stared at us.
You're scared, like, are we live? Are we doing it? We're
Yeah.
doing this thing. Let's break the ice. Let's
Yeah.
get to know you people on the deepest level possible. Let's start with Jesse. I want to know your first intimate thoughts and emotions when they came, what they were, what has led you on this journey to be in our podcast studio today, or some of the basics. Are you a Great Falls kid? What do you get to do for fun around here? How long you been here?
Who you might be related to that
What
we work
ticks
with.
you? Yeah, all
Yeah.
those things.
Well, I've been here all my life.
Oh,
Yeah,
a Great Falls
yeah,
boy.
I'm a Great Falls guy, yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Went to Great Falls High.
All
Oh,
right.
mighty bison.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Well, I decided to dive into this podcast with you guys because I'm trying to get a parade going on and see how
Oh.
great that's going.
Yeah.
But,
So
Yeah,
we're going to talk about a
right.
parade today.
talk about a parade
That's
today.
one of our
Okay.
topics in
Um,
store.
I have a business,
Oh.
bottling business. I make a marinade, carne asada marinade. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to bring some Mexican flavors into town, I guess, you know.
Which
I
will.
think I've seen this bottle on our countertops in this office.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yes, you have.
Okay.
Because, well, not only is it good, but you are also happen to be related to our events coordinator,
That's
Liz.
right. Yes.
And
Yeah.
then that would also make you the uncle that's in a band.
I am the uncle in the band.
There
yeah,
we go.
yeah.
The
Making
name of
connection.
your band?
Midnight FistFight.
Ooh.
Which is so fun. Where did that name come from? Or maybe is that a Cale question?
I think our bass player came up with it.
Okay.
We were trying
It
to
didn't
figure out.
actual happen.
Yeah, we went through probably 100 band names before
Okay.
we finally settled
I
on
feel like
that.
that's a rite of
It's-
passage for bands, right?
Yeah,
To go through
it took
multiple names.
forever. And he threw that out, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Let's
Yeah.
just go with that."
So it wasn't inspired by a fight you guys got all
no,
got
no,
into
we're
at
all
midnight.
we're
Okay.
pacifists.
Perfect.
Yes.
Also, I'll just throw out, I saw Jesse at the farmer's market a few weeks ago, and I bought some of his carne asada marinade and tried it, and it was delicious. And I
That's-
had heard rave reviews from Liz about it always, so.
Oh yeah.
Gotta get it.
She's
There
my
we
top
go.
buyer.
And
yeah.
just throw out, you can buy it locally here in Great
Yeah,
Falls.
you can buy it at North 40 Pizzazz. You can call me. I'll bring it to you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, taste of Great Falls to take home with you.
Well, for sure.
Jesse, have you only ever been in Midnight FistFight as a band member? And what kind of music is it?
That's it. Yeah, just them. Garage rock. That's what we usually call it, garage rock.
So not yacht
And
club.
what is your role in the band?
I sing.
Oh.
I attempt to sing.
The
Write
singer,
some of
the
music
lead
and-
singer.
Yeah, the lead singer.
Oh.
Yeah,
And songwriter?
songwriter.
Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And Cale's my guitarist.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna jump in here.
Yeah, please.
I met Jesse through the other bandmates I was in a band with previously. They knew him and brought him in, kind of like a soft audition, I guess. But after hearing his voice, like, well, his voice is amazing. And then he's got notebooks full of lyrics that are just awesome lyrics. And then he plays guitar a little bit. So he'll come to practice with like, oh, I've got this riff and then some words. And over the past couple of years, we've been able to write probably 2 hours worth of original music. And we've been doing some recording down in our studio on a situation like you got here for
a
your
roadcaster
podcast.
over here. Yeah.
You got 4 channels. We only have 2. So it's
Gotta level up, man.
I mean, we are a big deal around here.
It's been very tedious, but we're happy with how that turned out. But yeah, Jesse, amazing songwriter, and yeah, it's been really cool working with him.
Awesome. Well, while you're at it, tell us about you.
Well, just a quick aside, because it's kind of a fun fact, because we have Jason here from Elevation, but our first Midnight FistFight show was at Elevation.
Oh, full
and we
circle.
played to a packed house. And I told Jesse, like, don't get used to this being your first show. Like, we're going to play to some empty rooms. You know, this isn't going to be the way it is always. But yeah.
Has that been true? Because I feel like you guys draw a crowd.
I think we've had pretty good shows. There's been a couple we wish there was more people at, but there's always a handful of people.
Isn't that always the case?
That's always the case.
Isn't always the vision to play stadiums? That's been
so
mine
stadiums.
with a podcast.
Right.
Like, I'm waiting for our stadium tour to kick off as a podcast.
Joe Rogan wants us as co-hosts, you know? Yeah.
we all have things we want to attain. So.
Right. Yeah. But, Cale, are you from Great Falls too?
No. I'm from Conrad originally.
Okay.
So
Central Montana boy.
Yeah. I grew up coming to Great Falls with my parents and grandparents and shopping and hating every minute of it and getting car sick on the ride here.
Oh, no.
So if you would have told me when I was 18 that I was going to be living in Great Falls in my 40s, I would have been like, oh, what have I done with my life? But
now you're like,
absolutely
look
love
at what I've
living
done
here.
with my life.
It's really, really great. I spent time in Conrad, went to college in Missoula, University of Montana, got a recreation management degree so I could just play for a career.
Yeah.
And have had pretty good luck with that so far. And moved to Tennessee with my ex-wife at the time. We lived down there for a while, moved back to Missoula, moved back to Conrad, and then saw, when we were living back in Conrad, this is about 2008, got to see that, there's kind of this cool music scene happening in Great Falls.
Yeah.
And so I was an activities director in nursing homes. I was able to get a job at the Grandview working for Benefice at their assisted living home. So that kind of afforded us to make the step to move to Great Falls and I was already playing in a band. So been playing in bands pretty much since high school. But yeah, so Great Falls has been a wonderful place to be creative and meet some cool other musicians and cool people. So.
Are the Grandview residents like your OG groupies then for Midnight FistFight?
Yeah, we actually, no, because I haven't worked there in several years.
Okay.
So.
I don't know if maybe that's where you debuted the band was there.
My last band, Hell City Kitty, we did a CD release party downtown at the Club Cigar, and a busload of residents did get to come.
Oh,
to
that's
that.
awesome.
Yeah, that was really cool to see them up there having cocktails and plugging their ears.
That's so fun.
I remember Hell City Kitty playing at what is now the Wild Hare.
The lobby.
Yep, the lobby bar. And I remember I am probably the worst when it comes to the music scene in Great Falls, other than the fact that I know it exists and I'm appreciative of it. I couldn't tell you anything. So I'm standing there in the lobby bar. I'm like, damn, this group is good. And so I'm like trying to figure out who it is. I'm like, they must not be from here, you know? Because you think,
your immediate
because
thought.
the music wasn't like country or cover stuff, and anything that was like a cover was unique in the way it was delivered. It wasn't just the same way. So I was like, these people are good. So then I made up an entire story of where you came from. And
where do you remember the story?
Yeah, I remember I come up with the story that they must be from Helena, because why else would they be called Hell City unless they were from Helena?
Okay.
And so that's as far as I got with
funny.
the story.
Well, now you know a weird lore background for your band.
Yeah, I didn't write any fan fiction about it, but I mean,
There's
I did
still
in my head.
There's still a chance. Yeah. Shall we finish rounding out the table here?
Tell us about your innermost thoughts,
Mr.
Jason.
Jason Madill.
Well, I'm a native Montana boy. my wife and I grew up in Billings, and we both went to school in Bozeman at MSU.
There's the good one.
And
she's very passionate about this.
Graduated in engineering there and took my first job in Great Falls, Montana. So that's how I ended up in Great Falls, Montana.
And naturally, an engineering degree leads you to owning a bar now.
Yeah, that was something I never quite anticipated.
Normal journey, right?
Yeah. I've had kind of a strange journey in my property ownership career, I guess. So a lot of people will say, gosh, you're an engineer, so how did you get into property? And I have a little bit of a funny story, and it involves how I got from Billings to Bozeman.
Okay.
So I went to school in Bozeman, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford it. Even back then, 30 years ago, property in Bozeman was expensive, and to rent was expensive. So I got a crazy harebrained idea as an 18-year-old young man. I went and rented a U-Haul truck and welded a hitch on the back and read a thrifty nickel ad that there was a trailer home for sale in Hardin. And so I drove to Hardin and aired up the tires on the trailer and drug my house to college.
Oh.
And that was my first investment property.
Wow.
I mean, that is a smart idea.
It is.
It was smart. However,
I feel like there's a but coming here. Yeah.
However, like any good story,
right?
Is the turning point of.
So my wife was following me. And I thought, well, it might be a good idea to have a pilot car, and so she had a red car, so that was good enough. And
right.
We made it to Bozeman, and I thought maybe shouldn't drive down Main Street, so we'll go around to Four Corners and come back in the back way. Well, in Four Corners, there is a weigh station, and apparently there's permits required.
But did you say my wife has a red car?
So a little gray car pulls behind us with red lights on top, and I pull over, happy as all can be, because my house is almost at its final destination.
Right.
That's what you
And the guy comes out with a clipboard and paper and pen and everything else, and he says, just what in the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh,
Coming to college.
And I said, I'm taking my house to college. And he says, where did you come from? And I said, well, we started in Hardin first thing at sunrise this morning. And he goes, so you've been driving down the I-90 all day long and nobody has stopped you? And I said, absolutely not. He said, where are you going? I said, well, I'm going to my trailer court. It's Kuntz Trailer Court. It's about a quarter mile up the road. He said, just get out of here.
Oh, no. Like, I don't want to see
even
you
imagine
again.
the pieces of paper he was going to have to go through for this.
Wow.
So we lived there. It was great. We accumulated some equity. We probably tripled the value of the trailer home purchase just crossing the Gallatin County line. And we thought, wow, that worked really good. So when I moved here to Great Falls as a young engineer, I bought a fourplex, and my wife and I lived in one unit and rented the other three out.
Smart.
And that's how we kind of got, and we bought another one. And soon it got into where we were purchasing commercial property.
Yeah.
And one of the commercial properties is 410 Central, where Elevation 3330 is, and we're a sponsor for the parade, and we're also having Midnight FistFight playing with us on Halloween night and the following night.
Nice.
And is the name of the building 410, or is that just the address?
So it's the historic Strain building built by the Strain brothers, and it is the address, and we just thought it was convenient to call it the 410 building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, makes sense.
For Halloween, we're going to be calling it the Strange building.
I was hoping
Appropriate.
maybe that was the direction we were going to be heading.
That's appropriate. Maybe before we get into Halloween stuff, we can fast forward a little bit because we've mentioned the parade a few times, but we haven't said what it is, the theme, all of that. That it's the first one. So let's
I just
dive
love
into
a parade.
Yeah, why not?
I know.
Yeah. So let's talk about the parade. What is it? Where did the idea come from? Why is it happening? How are you guys partnering?
How many times has it happened in the past?
Yeah.
Well, it's a Day of the Dead parade.
Ooh.
It's actually the official day of Halloween is that day. Just a celebration of life and celebration of lives that pass through us, pass by, and
Which
celebrate families and friends.
November 1st,
November
correct?
1st,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Trying to make it more about, like a celebration of life than actually like scary things running around, but I want that to be part of it as well.
So you're going to realize my mentality. Isn't Day of the Dead the basis of the movie Coco?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I was making sure.
Oh.
Yeah. That's where
haven't
people
seen
can
that.
get their ideas for it, dress
It's
up.
it's a good show.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
movie.
So tell us a little bit more about the significance of it. Why this is something you wanted to introduce to
And
Great
is it
Falls.
the first one?
This is the first
Okay.
one. Yeah.
For-
So
Inaugural is what we
Yes.
call that.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Fancy word.
Well, and I've just been thinking about it for a long time. Always thought like a Halloween parade would be good. And, we have a lot of parades where people, like there's some beliefs on some sides that they believe in this and then they don't believe in that. But this is the one thing that everybody has in common. We've all lost somebody.
Yeah.
And gonna lose somebody in your life, and I think this is this is a number one thing that everybody can come together and never have a disagreement about. So,
I would agree.
Yeah.
Nobody makes it out alive.
Right.
that's right. That's
None of
right.
us do.
None of us do.
So while the name is a Day of the Dead and it's following
That's right.
Halloween,
That's right.
it is about celebrating those we've lost. So it should be.
Yes.
It is a joyous, fun,
For sure.
occasion for
Yes,
it. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Or good remembrance. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
I know that Liz, your niece, our coworker, has been talking about the costume that she is putting together, which she's creative, and I always am amazed at what she comes up with.
She is. She's very
Tell us a
impressive.
little bit about the costumes and what are you wearing?
Well, me, kind of. Well, I got like a mariachi style
Ooh,
guy there.
fun.
I'll
And
And
paint
are you
the
going to
face.
play whatever instrument, guitar?
No,
Come
no.
on.
Maybe Cale will probably do that.
Okay. Is there going to be floats or is it just costumes? Because if I picture movies, because this is my only frame of reference, I'm
Sure.
infantile in most of the things I do. It's just people and music congregating down the street.
And that I want as well. There's going to be floats.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I encourage people to come walk too, And I figured this would be great for, like my daughter has a friend who's in the wheelchair. So her mom says she only lasts like an hour to be able to do trick-or-treating with her and pushing her up to houses that they're capable of going up to. And I'm like, well, why can't we just hand them candy on the sidelines? It's way better for them, We'll bring it to them. But yeah.
So this is another day of candy following another day of candy.
Another day.
All right.
Let me ask you this, and this is my own issue, because I go to the parades, and as I said, I'm a little infantile in my
I know where
entire
this is
nature. When they go to hand out things to people alongside the parade route, usually the shorter people in front of me get attention, and I've got my hands out. I'm not grabbing. I'm being kind.
She wants candy.
But they're constantly empty. Nobody hands me a thing. They're like, and then I get the look like, why are you trying to steal from children? I'm like, you have enough candy. I'm here for this as well. Give me some treats. Like, do I need to bring my own pillow
Bucket,
sack or
probably.
something
Yeah.
to get some attention? Are you going to discriminate on distribution of candy?
Oh, definitely not. As a
Okay.
short guy myself, I don't understand where you're coming from, but yeah.
This side of the room is there. Yeah.
Hand it out to everybody, that's for sure.
That's awesome. Okay, but the colorful. I picture this as it's very colorful, correct?
Yes,
and
I
like
want it to be a very colorful theme on
exuberant
it.
costumes.
Yes,
yeah.
for sure, with lots of music playing.
Fun.
Doesn't just have to be us playing. Which we're not gonna. We're just gonna probably play some good Mexican music on the radio,
Nice.
or and I would encourage lots of people to do that as well. So.
And that, again, this is somewhat of a naive question, but just kind of getting down to the basics. This is originally a Mexican holiday, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotcha.
Yep. Trying to push it out there.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Well, and it's something obviously Great Falls hasn't had before, but it's expanding some of the cultural offerings, if you will, in our
Yes.
community too.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
What time does the parade start? Like, what time do you start the lineup? Is there a VIP box to like go to before
She
everything
wants candy
starts?
in a
The
VIP
VIPs
box.
in front of the little kids.
Yeah.
Push them to
That's
the
right.
Yeah.
get out of here! I'm a
Yes.
VIP. Look at my badge.
That's right. Yeah. Well, VIP would be on our float, and you get all the candy you want. Yeah.
What you
Yeah.
should do, just make her a badge. Just
I
hand
will.
write
I
out a
will.
badge that says
Yeah.
VIP and let her wear it. She'll it doesn't have to mean anything.
That's right.
So I'm assuming Down Central on November 1st.
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Perfect. So get there early to get your seat and elbows out to make sure nobody crowds in on you.
That's
I'm
right.
giving people tips.
Yeah.
And I do think Elevation Patio would be a great place
Yes.
to watch it, but a terrible place to get candy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, no.
That is not where she's going
Here's
to be.
my thoughts.
She wants you throwing it up there.
Yeah. Why
Just
would
truck
it?
it up there?
They,
We'll get a candy
I'm sure
cannon.
they
There you
say.
go.
I'm sure they say don't throw things down, but nobody has ever said
Don't.
don't try to loft.
Oh,
You know, loft it into the.
it's all about the
Patio.
angle. Yeah.
Give it a shot.
Okay, and that's where you come in, Jason. What's happening at Elevation during Day of the Dead?
Well, we are having Midnight FistFight play, of course. And
What
then
times? What days?
It'll be both Friday and Saturday.
Halloween
so October
and
31,
November 1st.
November 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the music is going to start at 8 both nights, but we do have a couple DJs, DJ Tim and DJ Casey Green. They're brothers. They extensive vinyl collections, so they're
Ooh,
going to bring
fun.
turntables and spin classic rock, hip hop,
Fun.
modern music, Halloween music.
Ooh.
Going to be a good variety of music, and then we're going to kind of take turns. They'll DJ for a while. Midnight FistFight will play a set. Friday night we're going to do a costume contest, so that'll kick off at about 11. And
Okay.
we'll do
11 p.m.
11
a.m. Okay.
11 p.m. Yep. So
Okay.
we'll play some music, and then we'll have once people are all there, we'll have the costume contest, and we'll be giving away some prizes for that. Be a $100 cash prize for the best
Ooh.
overall costume.
Oh.
And yeah, so it should be a good time. And then Saturday we will have the parade, and then probably kick things off after the parade. Saturday night, the Day of the Dead.
Okay.
Awesome.
Now, actual cash, you don't have to spend it at the bar, but you are encouraged to.
they can spend it however they like, but it's going to be very convenient to, and maybe besides the candy, you would want a cocktail. So, there you go.
Yeah.
Do you have any special cocktails for Halloween, like ghoulish, blood red,
Oh,
green,
yes.
eyeballs floating in
Oh,
there?
yes.
Oh.
We have that on our Facebook page as well as I believe our website. If not, it'll be up there shortly and for sure before Halloween. We've got the Vampire's Kiss and several other
Aw.
ones that pretty tasty. We've had some good feedback on those
You've
already.
sampled it already?
Yeah, I think they're running those now all month
Yeah.
of
Oh.
October
Oh.
for the spooky cocktails.
Spooky season.
And mocktails as well. Got
Nice.
a good mocktail menu.
Did you inspire those? Are you?
I
What's
did.
okay?
I
Yeah,
was
because
not
you
the
just took
mixologist
over. You
behind
just
that,
took
yeah.
over this bar. So what's that been like?
Well, it's been it's been a lot of fun, but it's also been very challenging. So you always have to be doing fun things to have people to have a reason to come out. So
Absolutely.
with the parade and then the bands, additionally, we're also having a haunted tour.
I just saw this yesterday or whenever it was posted.
Yeah.
And I'm not like a haunted house scary person, but this one sounds so intriguing to me. I'm
in the
so excited.
strange building.
Yeah.
Strange
The historic
underground, the
Strain
strange
Brothers
building. Yeah,
is
tell us
going
all
to
about
become the Strange Building. So a little bit about the building. I brought some props here.
Yeah, well,
in the
Grab a picture of these guys too. We can
in
post.
I have a picture here from the Cascade County Historical Society, and it was the Strain Brothers catalog from their winter shopping catalog.
Yeah.
And in 1923 and
Oh my
1924, the building was only 3 stories tall. And then I have another picture from the Cascade
Back
County
here.
Historical Society that shows
Fast
in the
forward a few years. Yeah.
1928 and 29 winter mail order catalog, the building was 6 stories tall.
Wow.
And they added the extra 3 stories for the hospital that they put in during the plague.
Oh.
And what they did with all of the dead bodies is they put them in the catacombs down below the building.
Oh, for God's
Oh,
sakes.
and this is where we're touring.
It's 3,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is fantastic, folks.
So we'll take a ride 3,330 feet below the city of Great Falls into the hidden catacombs. And there you'll have to meet some of the friendly as well as not so friendly ghosts of the past, you know, some of the poor plague victims.
Oh, for
gosh.
God's sakes.
Are you guiding these tours, Jason?
There will be a fellow named Jason guiding the tour.
With the Jason mask.
Yep. And there will probably be another fellow named Sean, but for that night, he's going to be Mr. Freddy.
Mm-hmm.
Jason and Freddie. Perfect.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm curious, how long have you had the strained building?
Yeah, it's been 8 years.
Okay.
And it's been a wonderful redevelopment project.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of businesses in there. I have over 50 businesses in there, a lot of them professional in the tower. We have a lot of therapists, insurance agents, doctors' offices, and numerous other commercial areas. Then on second floor, where elevation is, we have a golf simulator, we have a hair salon, and we have a number of other things there, including our Rendezvous Event Center.
Yeah, it's a great event space.
Which is where the haunted tours are going to kick off. We'll have everybody meet in the bar. They'll be assigned a number, and we'll leave from there, and then we enter the catacomb tunnel tour in Rendezvous.
Oh my gosh. So let me ask you this, because I've had the distinct honor of poking around in that building a little bit, which is one of my most favorite things to do. Like, turn me loose in a building and let me wander into every nook and cranny. I will be so ecstatic. But it is an extensive building. I mean, the parts you can see publicly are a lot, but the parts you can't see are also a lot.
Yeah.
So you've explored probably every square centimeter of that building. Oddities that have happened in the years that you've had it that are just not explainable by engineering standpoint?
Oh.
We definitely have some of that. We call them Timmy and Jimmy.
Oh.
Timmy likes to slam doors in the late night when we're doing construction project, and Jimmy likes to open windows and let the wind blow in. So several people on my crew joke about it, and others don't like to speak about it.
Understandably.
That's fair. Mm-hmm. How? Oh, okay. I
Let
have
me
lots
ask
of
this
questions.
one.
Yeah.
Is there historic fact of it used to be a hospital and dead people were in the basement? Number one. Is that a real story, or is that a story we created?
The 4th, 5th, and 6th was built for the clinic.
Okay. Second, is there any historic accuracy to some of the stories you're going to be telling through the tour?
Absolutely, 100%.
There we
They're
go.
Weaved in there.
When did you first meet Timmy and Jimmy? And follow-up question: Are they plague victims?
That's our understanding. We haven't spoken to them directly. Sean, one of my, the building manager currently, who will be Freddie, I think he's had the closest contact with them.
Okay. When did you become aware of the catacombs, as you call them, with the plague victims? Did you know that when you bought the
It was
building?
probably a selling point on the building.
Yeah.
A lot of dead people buried in the
Perfect.
basement.
So the tunnels were always there. And so the more we explored them, and there was virtually 100 years of garbage, basically, I'll call it, in the building that all needed to be cleared out. And some of it was a treasure, most of it was junk. But as we dug deeper and cleared things out more and more, we gained access to more areas of the tunnels and the deeper catacombs. And so at first it wasn't immediately available, but the more we cleaned things out, the more we realized what all was down there.
Ooh. I have been in the basement of a building that will remain nameless in this town, and it is the scariest basement I have ever been in, because down, like, you have these, I'm going to call it a hallway. It's not really a hallway, with like these cutouts that are doors, which are not really doors, that just go into like a cell. And I'm like, what is this? And why is it existing? And what used to happen here? Because it was just full of storage at that time.
We had someone, her name's Sherry, her and her husband owned the old Beckman's building.
Oh, yeah.
And she was talking about it was for the storage for the furs, right?
Yep.
In the basement. All I could think about when she was saying that story is like, no one would know if you got trapped in that. It's like a armory in the basement.
Well, and
for
there's
their
layers
old
of
fur coats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you got stuck in the third vault, you're dead.
Yeah. No one would know. No one would know.
You would hope someone eventually be like,
where's so-and-so?
They usually call me on my birthday, and they haven't for a couple of years.
It's because they're dead, because they ran out of oxygen and water. Yeah. Yeah. So that lies beneath the Great Falls.
When are the tours? How many tours? When are they happening, and at what time? And do you need pre-registration?
So we're starting at 7 o'clock. We're doing it Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the week prior to Halloween weekend. Okay. So that would be, pardon me, I'm looking at my calendar right here. That would be the 23rd, October 23rd, 24th, and 25th.
And this podcast will come out on the 24th.
Oh, okay.
So when you're listening, hello, Friday the 24th.
There you go.
You have a day to get down.
No, there's more.
And then we're doing it again weekend. The 30th, 31st, and 1st. So
there's time. They only missed the first couple days.
I got a little excited and thought it was just one weekend. So
we're not.
But this is good for our listeners.
We're not doing any advanced ticket sales or anything. We're just letting people come as they go, because we're not quite sure exactly how long the tours are going to take with the different experiences people might see. If we run into Jimmy or Timmy down there, we might stick around a little bit longer.
Right.
Or maybe we'll exit a little quicker. We're not sure exactly how that's going to work out.
Depends on what kind of mood they're.
Jason, can people bring ghost hunting equipment along?
I've had a couple of people request that, and they have some sort of machinery that is supposed to, and equipment that is supposed to detect. So we're hoping that through that experience, maybe we discover even more about Jimmy and Timmy, or find somebody else.
And they're going to correct you and be like, my name is not Timmy.
Yeah.
Why do you keep calling me Timmy?
My name's Elwood.
Yeah. Are you into that, Cale? Do you do that stuff?
I wouldn't say, I'm into it, but I haven't really done a whole lot of ghost hunting.
Okay.
But yeah, I love creepy old places. Our band practices in the basement of the old Columbus Hospital, the Columbus Center.
Yeah.
That's another pretty scary venue in town.
It's terrifying, but in the 10 years I've rented the space, and I think we have like the old laundry room or something in the basement. So it's a pretty big sized place, but I've never really had anything happen to me. But I've had friends that have heard guitars strum them, like someone raked their fingers across the strings. So some unexplained weird stuff. I personally haven't experienced.
Is that the spacement?
That's the spacement.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have been into, I'm going to call it wings of the Columbus Hospital that are not necessarily occupied by offices anymore.
Okay. Is this when you were just wandering around a building?
I'm sure it was there for a purpose.
Okay.
But like you go through this door and then you're into like this area that isn't rented, isn't occupied. And it's like these old hospital rooms with these big doors on them. And I'm like,
kind of creepy.
Well, this is creepy as hell.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
How did I end up here?
I just kept walking towards the end of the hall. I'm like, let's not do this again. This was silly. And then I got back out of there.
Good idea.
Yeah. But I would do it again. It's so interesting to me to just imagine what the world was like then. And
It's like you would step back in time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Are you okay, Jesse? I know that Liz is has an affinity for this ghost hunting stuff. Are you part of that?
No, not
Okay.
really. But I mean, I
Do you like getting
definitely
scared?
Oh yeah, I love getting scared.
Oh.
I watch scary movies all the time. I'm into that stuff big time. But
So this is completely random, but my husband and I got satellite TV, I think like the week of Halloween years and years ago when we moved here. And I'm like, yes, we get to watch scary movies. And that's when I learned my husband doesn't like to watch scary movies at all. We watched one, and then afterwards he's like, well, I'm sleeping with the lights on. This isn't good. It's like every crack, every creak, every bump. He's like, well, what's going on? I'm like, I saged our house. Everything is fine. It was just a movie. He's like, I don't think this is a good idea ever to do again. And so then like every year at Halloween, he tries to watch a scary movie, and he'll get like to when it starts to get scary for him. And then he just changes it. He's like, I can't do it. I can't do it. And I'm like, oh, okay. So
which ones have
he did fine with Coco.
Oh, okay.
Coco. Still with the lights on, though, probably.
Yeah, well, we were in the movie theater with 3 kids. He acted tough.
Do you have favorite Halloween movies?
Wow.
Or recommendations?
I've always loved The Exorcist. I don't know why. I've always liked that one. But like a Halloween movie. I like all the Halloweens and the Friday the 13th. I do like that. The old blood and gore, goofy,
Are you into that? I mean, you brought a Jason mask with you for yourself, Jason.
I'm actually more like your husband. I prefer to not watch this creepy movies because
Same.
But I don't have any problem with it in real life, and I like the history especially and the thought that something happened there. So so that kind of intrigues me in real life, but to just watch it, I'm not usually a fan of that type of thing.
Same.
But I did bring a Jason mask because my name is Jason, and I thought, okay,
it's appropriate. It's appropriate. Yeah.
People will immediately know who you are. Cale, movies?
I grew up, I was lucky as a child. My parents had a satellite dish, and they had one of those little descrambler chips. So I got access to probably things I shouldn't have.
I don't know if that's like good or not.
So when I was in middle school, 7th, 8th grade, I was really into just 80s horror movies. So I grew up in the 80s. So Evil Dead, Friday the 13th, Fright Night, Return of the Living Dead, I think is one of my favorite. It's gory, but kind of campy and silly. And so I had subscriptions to like Fangoria magazine when I was a kid. And I wanted to be a special effects guy to make all that stuff, which probably a good thing I didn't go into that field because CGI kind of ruined it. But it gave me appreciation for horror movies. So I watched a lot of those. And
my husband, with the invent of like Tubi and Freevee and all the free streaming stuff, he's like, there was this great movie when I was growing up called Jeepers Creepers. No, that's not the name of it either. But some random, supposed to be spooky show. And he's like, let's watch it. And I did find it. And we watched it. I'm like, this is the most atrocious thing I've ever seen. He goes, it was scary when I was like 7. And I'm like, like, I guess it's one of those things that didn't age well. Because I look at him like, you can't be serious. He's like, oh, so good. And then there was a sequel to it. So I watched the second one too, which was even worse.
Good use of time. Yeah.
And I just looked at him. I'm like, maybe we shouldn't learn more things about each other. Sometimes you just hit that point in your relationship where we've learned enough.
Just irritating,
So I thought I hadn't watched horror movies, but then when you brought up Evil Dead, it brought back something into me. And now that is, I thought that was almost a slightly comedy.
It's also
like there's some scary parts, I guess, but it was like when the guy's own hand is beating him up and stuff.
Nice. There's some campy silliness to it. I remember I was young when I watched, I think it was Evil Dead 2, which is similar to Evil Dead, but I'd have to run out of the living room, wait for the scary part to, and then go back in and kind of watch it and then run away from it and go back and watch it. And, I think the first horror movie I saw was Night of the Living Dead, like George Romero's black and white classic. And that's not a super jump scary or anything, but it's just scary vibes and kind of cool social commentary, and well done horror movie on small budget type of film. So that kind of got me into it. It's like, oh, people can make horror films on a budget, and
there you go.
Yeah.
I just watched Hocus Pocus for the first time like 2 years ago, so that's the extent of my Halloween movies.
Did you like it?
I do like it, yeah. And we watched the
I think
sequel.
you'd like Coco.
Okay. It's my jam. Is that the animated? Is that animated? Okay.
Yeah, it's a cartoon.
I'll watch that one. Yeah.
It's a nice one.
I'm with Robert and
It's a good
Jason on this
story.
one. Yeah. Well, that's nice.
After we watched the movie, we were taking the kids back to our house and we were talking about family and how it's nice to be part of family. And my nephew, who was younger at that time, says, "We are not family." And I'm like, well, pal, I do hate to break it to you that we are family.
We are related.
But for him, he was thinking like mom, dad.
Yeah, not
family, not
aunt, uncle.
aunts, uncles. So he learned a bad lesson that day that you don't get
You're
to pick
stuck with him.
Sorry, we're family.
Yeah. That's a good life lesson.
It is. I mean, there's a number of times where I look around a room at a family reunion and go, I guess we're all family.
The Strain Building, is there anything else we should know about the Strain Building? It has lots of businesses and rooms and a creepy underground.
Yeah.
What else should we know about
A
this?
little bit of a seedy history.
Yeah.
Well, I think another neat historical point is, I mean, here in Great Falls, we've all heard of Bootlegger Trail and how back in the 20s during Prohibition, there was a kind of an underworld of bars. And one of my apartment managers, he had an uncle or great uncle, I believe it was. And I think he said his name was Lefty Butler. And
that's
a
a
good
solid
name.
Prohibition era name. Yeah.
And
He sounds like a bootlegger.
he was put here supposedly by Al Capone. And
I was like, that's a mob name too.
then they had a system where they would shine the lights up on, I forget what hill, maybe Hill 57, one of the hill numbers out north of town. And they would be on top of the Strain Building, and they would signal each other if it was okay to drive the rest of the way to town with all of their alcohol. And then in the building, which we believe was the Strain Building, there was a freight elevator. And what they would do is they would drive the car in the back, and usually the police would be onto them when they got about halfway to town. So they'd zip down the alley and turn in the back. And then the freight elevator would pick up the entire car and put it up on the mezzanine level. So when the police came and they went in the back door, there was nothing there.
Oh my god.
Brilliant. Lefty.
Tricky.
Well done, Lefty.
And we will be visiting Lefty in the mezzanine as a part of the haunted tour.
So Lefty lives on.
Lefty is no longer living, and he looks pretty bad shape, but he is still Lefty.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, if you've just propped him up on the mezzanine all these years, I can imagine he don't look so solid.
Yeah, it's kind of like Weekend at Bernie's, but it's Weekend at Lefty's.
Have you traipsed around the basements of a lot of buildings? One of the things that I'm surprised about is that I don't know of like a hidden room. Like down in Butte, they did a good job of uncovering an old speakeasy not that long ago. And I'm still waiting for us to uncover something in the basement and go, oh my God, look at what we found. Anything like that in your basement dwellings?
I'm always hoping we jackhammered a large safe out of the wall to gain access for the rendezvous room. And the concrete was close to 2 feet thick. And when we got in there, I was hoping I would find the gold.
Lefty's hidden stash.
Yeah. And all I got was old clothes.
Oh. Huh.
Well,
I mean, that's still kind of a cool find.
I don't know why anybody would lock their old clothes in the safe, but that is what we found.
I might know why. You know.
Maybe there was a lot going on in that safe. I don't know.
Yeah. Criminal, or they committed a crime. That's all the evidence.
I was just thinking for nostalgia purposes.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody wants to just have outfits they look cute in high school, along with their 1990s Mary Kay collection. That's all I'm saying. They could.
I thought you were going with like a brothel situation or something.
No.
Oh.
I thought of brothels, but I'm like, hospital brothel. I don't think they were a dual use. A public dual use.
I hope not.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, we're going down
a
weird
story
path
for after hours, but there we go.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of things happening in the building coming up here.
Let's reminder of time, location of Day of the Dead parade.
Is that the actual name of it, Day of the Dead parade, or are we calling it something better?
Oh, it's Day of the Dead parade. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, that's what it is. Day of the Dead.
Dia de
That's
los
like-
Muertos.
yeah.
Yes,
It's like
I thought
that.
maybe we were doing that.
Oh, gotcha. I was like, he created it. You're like insulting him to his face about what he decided to call it. Yeah.
It's pretty typical
No.
for me. I apologize. I thought maybe we were going to use the actual
Going
words.
Dia de los
And
Muertos.
yeah, 5
Okay.
o'clock. 5 o'clock, Day of the Dead parade.
Will you
and-
say it in Spanish to make her
November
happy?
4th. He already did.
Okay.
We don't have to placate me.
Dia de
I'm
los
good.
Muertos. Is that better?
November 1st, 5
November
p.m.
1st.
down
Yeah.
Central Avenue. And then Midnight FistFight happening October 31st and November 1st. And tours happening the weekend before and the weekend of Thanksgiving. Halloween starting at 7 p.m.
And we're
Okay.
going to just go until it feels right. And
And you
people
meet
can
at Elevation.
meet at Elevation.
Grab your drink and say, I want to be a part of the tour.
When you're done, you get a goodie bag and you get a syringe shot.
I mean, does it get any better?
The goodie is the goodie bag full of like clothes that were found in the safe.
Could be. It's a
We need to
surprise.
disseminate that. we need to have all that evidence go into
The
other
trash that you
locations.
found when you were cleaning stuff out.
This looks like a shirt you would want to wear.
Yeah.
Here's some socks.
I like that idea.
Not bad. It would be the
Awesome.
most random thing.
It would,
So,
but history.
so from a logistics standpoint, we meet at the Elevation.
Mm-hmm.
You tell them we're here to do a tour.
Yep. You can pay. They'll put your name on a list. If there's nobody currently waiting and myself or Freddie are ready to go, we'll take you on the tour. We're going to probably take somewhere in the neighborhood of 8 to 12 people at a time. And we're thinking it's going to probably be about a 20-minute tour. But again, we're leaving ourselves open for time. That's why we don't have a direct time schedule saying you're at this time, that time.
Yeah.
Because each one might go a little faster or take a little longer depending on what we find. So,
Depending on Timmy and Jimmy and lefties.
yeah.
Whims. Nice. Well, thank you all so much for being here and all you're doing
Thank
for our
you.
community and all these
the
fun
unique
events.
experiences to be had. So Great Falls is where it is at for spooky season, as it's called. And if you're just coming for the booze, you can do that at Elevation 3330. So thank you all for being here. And until we see your bright, smiling, happy, healthy, alive faces in our fine city, we do hope you're creating amazing memories with your friends and family wherever you might be. See you soon.
We're No Damn Experts is the recorded claims from Great Falls, Montana, covering what you need to know about this amazing damn town. Damn, that felt good.